Welcome to Badasses. I'm your host, Kai Armstrong. Today on Badasses, what if defying expectations is the only way to truly revolutionize not just a game, but yourself? Today, we uncover how one man's oddness became his greatest strength, but the price of innovation might leave you questioning whether the glory is worth the personal cost. The white sphere cuts through the azure sky above Pinehurst No. 2, tracing an arc that defies convention. A mechanical whir pierces the silence before erupting into thunderous applause. Bryson DeChambeau stands motionless, sweat glistening on his forehead, his expression not of pure joy but of vindication. He's just secured his second US Open title, yet something in his eyes suggests this victory means more than just adding another trophy to his collection. You wonder what drives a man to completely reinvent a centuries-old sport, knowing he'll face ridicule and resistance at every turn. Picture a young boy in Clovis, California, not playing catch or chasing butterflies, but submerging golf balls in Epsom salt to find their perfect center of gravity. While other kids practiced their putting, Bryson DeChambeau was calculating vectors and studying physics textbooks. Each swing wasn't just practice, it was an experiment. Each round wasn't just a game, it was data collection. You can almost hear the scratch of his pencil as he meticulously records every variable, every outcome, in notebooks that would later become his competitive edge. The workshop smells of fresh-cut wood and metal shavings. Tools whir and clank as teenage Bryson crafts something unprecedented, a set of irons all exactly the same length. His father watches from the doorway, a mix of pride and concern on his face. This moment would define his approach to golf: question everything, trust the science, ignore the skeptics. When he clinched both the NCAA championship and US Amateur in 2015, the golf world should have embraced him as a prodigy. Instead, they whispered about his strange techniques and agonizingly slow play. But for every critic, there was a young player watching intently, wondering if maybe, just maybe, there was more than one way to master this ancient sport. You've never seen anything like it in golf. The weight room becomes Bryson's second home. The clang of plates and his measured breathing create a rhythm that echoes his determination. He's not just working out, he's redesigning the human body for golf. 40 pounds of muscle later, his drives stretch beyond 320 yards, shattering records and expectations. But with each breakthrough comes a price: isolation, scrutiny, and the weight of being different. September 2020, the US Open at Winged Foot tests the limits of every golfer's ability. But while others see an impossible challenge, Bryson sees equations waiting to be solved. Through his analytical lens, each hole becomes a physics problem, each shot a calculated risk. When he lifts the trophy as the only player under par, it's not just a victory, it's proof that his scientific approach works. The mad scientist has become the master. If you're enjoying Badasses, please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code for our free 7-day email course, The Mental Fortitude Challenge. Explode your confidence by channeling strategies from Roosevelt, Bruce Lee, and more. Now back to the episode. Success breeds scrutiny. His infamous "driver sucks" comment ignites a firestorm with sponsors. The golf establishment bristles at his challenges to tradition. You can feel the tension in every press conference, see the isolation in his eyes. Even as he breaks records, including a historic round of 58 at LIV Golf Greenbrier, the whispers continue. Is he brilliant or destructive, revolutionary or reckless? The decision to join LIV Golf marks a turning point. The traditional golf world sees betrayal. Bryson sees opportunity. The media storm intensifies, but something else emerges. A growing legion of young players studying his methods, adopting his analytical approach. His influence spreads, even as his reputation divides. Through it all, he remains steadfast in his conviction that golf can be more than tradition. It can be science. Watch closely as junior golfers now carry notebooks filled with calculations. Listen to coaches discuss swing physics and optimal club lengths. The game is changing, not through rebellion but through understanding. Bryson's oddness has become a blueprint for a new generation. His legacy isn't just in his victories, it's in the minds he's opened to possibility. Think about your own unconventional ideas, the ones you've kept hidden for fear of judgment. Bryson DeChambeau's story isn't just about golf. It's about the courage to question established wisdom, to trust your unique perspective even when the world pushes back. The next time you face resistance for thinking differently, remember, every breakthrough in human history started with someone willing to be misunderstood. Your pursuit of excellence might look strange to others. Let it. The path to extraordinary achievement rarely follows conventional wisdom. The real question isn't whether your approach is different, but whether you have the courage to see it through. Will you let your oddness become your advantage? The mechanical whir returns, but now it sounds different. It's not the sound of a machine. It's the sound of progress, of boundaries being pushed, of tradition meeting innovation. As Bryson stands on the 18th green at Pinehurst, his second US Open victory secured, he's no longer just the mad scientist of golf. He's proof that being different isn't just okay. Sometimes it's exactly what the world needs. The pursuit of perfection is a solitary journey, but its impact ripples far beyond the individual. Your unique way of seeing the world isn't a flaw to be corrected, it's a gift to be developed. The question isn't whether you'll be misunderstood, you will be. The question is whether you'll let that stop you from changing the game, whatever your game might be. On the next episode of Badasses, Bryson DeChambeau dared to challenge the established norms of golf, rewriting the rules with his scientific approach. But what happens when we apply that same level of scrutiny to society itself? What if someone questioned the very foundations upon which our world is built? Next time, prepare to meet a visionary who did just that. He foresaw a future grappling with technology and societal control, a future where conformity threatened individuality. What if I told you that his warnings, penned decades ago, resonate even more powerfully today? Discover the profound insights of a man who dared to look beyond the horizon and learn how his perspectives can help us navigate the complex challenges of our own time. Next week, we're diving into navigating life's challenges, and our next story unveils how one individual used his intellect and foresight to grapple with the anxieties of a rapidly changing world, offering us a roadmap for resilience and critical thinking. Please like, subscribe, and scan the QR code or follow the pinned link to get our free 7-day email course, the 7-Day Mental Fortitude Challenge. What if 7 days could make you bulletproof? Steal confidence strategies from warriors, rebels, and icons who turned panic into power. Click the video that just popped up to watch the next one in this series. Or for episode summaries, behind-the-scenes info, and more, go to daily8.com/BA. Thanks for watching.